Hey, this is Jeff, and I'm bringing you a Video Games Monthly July 2016 unboxing video. Alright, so if you don't know what Video Games Monthly is, it's a monthly subscription service that brings you retro video games. That's right, not just retro video game related stuff, retro video games. You know, like Loot Crate and Arcade Block, they send you retro video game type stuff. Like with Arcade Block, I got a Hyrule map that's a dish towel. It's kind of cool, actually. I got a Super Mario Brother pipe and mushroom that's a salt and pepper shaker. I really like those too. The holes on the top are kind of big, so I can't really use them, but they're cool to look at. But now, this subscription service will bring you retro video games you actually get to play with, and not just look at. That's right, you get to keep them too. From Nintendo all the way up to Xbox, I believe this subscription service does. This is my second month, July 2016. This is the box. Video Games Monthly for VideoGamesMonthly.com. Go check them out. They'll give you all sorts of information on the website, like what the actual video games they have. Like I said, I believe it's Nintendo all the way up to Xbox. I could be wrong. There could be more, it could be less. Check it out, VideoGamesMonthly.com. Also, there's a checklist if you subscribe where you can check off how many games you have per system, what games they are, so they don't send you doubles. There is a limitation of 200 games per system, which at first didn't make sense to me. Well, it kind of still doesn't. Because, you know, the purpose of it is so they don't send you doubles. Well, what if they send you doubles? Because you have more than 200. So I emailed them, and they told me that, simply, they didn't want persons checking off just all the shitty games and leaving all the high-priced games left so they'd have nothing to send them except for high-priced games. Which kind of makes sense. But I wonder what the actual amount of people who will be doing that is. So, they did say, if you have more per system, please just send your list via email to them, and they'll update their database. Which is fine. That's cool. I don't want to know why they do it through email. It's not up to me. It's their system. They're comfortable with it. I'm okay with it. They should probably tell you this on their website, though. I don't, whatever. It's cool, I guess. They also have a thing where you can send them a wish list of games per system that you would really like. I took advantage of this because I saw this in videos, and I said, well, hey, I really want this game. I really want this one per system. They did tell me, it should send like hundreds per system, but I'm a casual collector, and I can't really provide them hundreds because I don't have hundreds that I want right now. I did tell them I'll be constantly updating it and changing because of my moods and what kind of games I want for which system right now and all that kind of stuff. So, they were okay with that. It's cool. Like, for instance, for the Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance, I only listed Pokemon games that I do not have. Because that's all I'm really collecting right now. This is for my collection, and that's all I'm really collecting right now for them. For Super Nintendo, I really listed mostly RPGs that I really wanted, or wanted to try out. Plus some other games that I really wanted that I didn't have right now. NES, I just kind of went through the list. I did knock off most of the sports games that I did not want. Because I don't, they say they don't send you crappy sports games or whatever, but you never know. Not to mention, I've probably got 100 of them sitting over there anyway. So I probably do have them. That being said, let's see what they got. First thing, no 1-ups, 2-ups. Oh, that's another thing. 1-ups or 2-ups is something they send you per, they have a tier system, basically, where you can pay 3, 4, 5, 7, or 10 video games, I believe. You have to check that online at their website, VideoGamesMonthly.com. I am not positive what their tier services are. I am positive, though, that I subscribe to the 3-game tier service, which is $29.99 per month plus $5 shipping every month. So $34.99 with 3 video games, and sometimes they'll send you a 1-up or 2-up, which is basically 3 to 5 video games per month. Which is basically what the other services that I subscribe to RetroGameTreasures.com. You can see one of the boxes up on my shelf up there. Which is why I'm kind of like doing this. You say, hey, well, you got all these video games, you buy them by a lot. Why do you do the service? Why do you do these videos? It's because I want to see if you guys feel it's worth it for you. Because I understand not everybody can do that. Not everybody can get big lots of video games. And you're going to wonder, if I subscribe to this service, is it going to be worth my time? So I'm helping you out here by doing this. Basically, I'm biting the bullet for you guys. So yeah. Each tier has its own price range, Just go check it out at videogamesmonthly.com and see if it's the right thing for you. So Video Games Monthly sent me a nice note. It says, hey, we hope you enjoy your latest box. I probably will. They're video games. And a reminder to update your games list. I have more than 200 games. How am I supposed to update it? I'm just kidding. I know how to update it. I'm joking. But anyway, just a basic thank you note. Video Games Monthly also sends you a little toy or trinket related to retro video games every month. Last month was a Video Games Monthly beer cozy, which was kind of cool. I don't drink beer much anymore. But oh, I dropped the tag. This is a Super Mario Brothers Spring Resort Slinky, and it's got Mario on it. Mario. Whee! Alright, so now let's get to the meat and potatoes, huh? You know you want to. The meat and potatoes! First up, an NES game. This is on my wish list, guys. Blaster Master. Bank Blaster Master. So you're probably wondering, why do I have such a low-end game on my wish list? This is about a $9 game, I believe. Well, because I haven't come across it yet, and I really wanted to play it. I've never played this game. I've heard a lot about it, and I hope I enjoy it. If not, I'm just going to go on my resale pile. Oh, baby. Next up, Super Nintendo game. Another one on my wish list. 2 out of 3, guys. That's pretty cool. Label's kind of messed up on this, but I'll deal. Like I said, I'm not really caring about the labels. I'm caring about the playability. Ooh, that is X-Men Mutant Apocalypse on the Super Nintendo. This is on my wish list. $15 game with the damage, maybe 13 to 15. This is probably 15 to 17 without the damage. 13 to 15 with the damage. So, not doing so bad yet. And last one's a Game Boy game. It does not appear to be a Pokemon game, so last month they sent me a game that was not a Pokemon game, which I actually liked and I kept. And this one looks like I'm going to keep it too, because this is one from my childhood. I used to have this game, and I don't anymore, obviously. But, Castlevania Adventure, and it came with a case too. So, Castlevania Adventure, is odd for me because I'm not really into Castlevania games. I know you say, what? You're not into Castlevania? How could you? I'm really not. But I really enjoyed this one as a kid. I really enjoyed playing it on my Game Boy, and it had fun. I've played other Castlevania games. They're not bad. I'm not saying they're horrible or anything. They're just, it's not something that tickled my fancy, and I had to go back and play it again. But this one, Castlevania Adventure did, and I don't know how they became psychic all of a sudden, but thank you, Video Games Monthly, because I was just thinking about this game the other day. That's pretty cool. So that's another, $10 game, so that's about $30, $35 for the box. That's pretty much the value of the box, and that's what they should be sending you, and no real, expensive wow factor game like I had last month. You can check out my other videos, by the way. I have 2 Retro Game Treasure video unboxings up, and I believe 1 other Video Games Monthly unboxing, just to check out and compare. The last month's box, I think, was a $40 to $50 value, which is cool. But, I don't expect that every month. I do expect, not to break games, I do expect the box to have the value of what I spent on it, though, and it does. And although these are no WoW games, they are all games I've wanted to play, and I'm happy with it. Wishlist games. You know, how can I be upset about getting games that I put on my wish list? And a game that I didn't have on my wish list, but probably actually should have been, because I really love this game. Which is really cool. So, if you like my video, guys, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. Share the hell out of this thing. Let other people know about Video Games Monthly. And thanks for kicking it retro with me.